happy Wednesday! Happy Wednesday, everybody. Sorry I'm late. I forgot to eat lunch. Completely forgot about it entirely. But now I have eaten lunch and I am here. How is everybody's Wednesday going? Chibi-Robo, the world's smallest and cleanest boy. True. For lunch, I ate a vegetarian hot dog and a banana. Kind of the same shape things. Banana. Hello, Lacapi, Neptunia, Elegy, Mikey, Virtual Pets. Epic lunch, that's right. I have to get in the game immediately because this music is so obnoxious. I just have to get in there and stop this. I don't want to insult it too much. Just a little grating, maybe. This is better. I don't know if I had that much to say before the stream today. It's a lovely Wednesday. I think everything is working good to start with. We have Lumina here. Oh, I want to check my luck. Let's see if it's good. The audio good? Forget it, money. Oh no. Good luck out there. That's not bad. Money difficult. Well, I did just buy a couple expensive things. Lacapi, you're so funny. I love when Lacapi has the weird commands. Okay, let me pause for a second. I gotta remember what I was doing in the game. Okay, so today I'll fill up the Giga Charger and maybe I will scale the castle. I really want to do that, but we'll see. Okay, it's nighttime. Today I drew Sophie, dog toy. I actually asked Lacapi what I should draw, and I was like saying, oh, I could draw the mom or I could draw the dog toy. And Lacapi said dog toy, so that was the deciding factor. Maybe next time I'll draw mom. This is gonna be the only Chibi-Robo this week, I think. Because on Saturday I'm gonna have my little 100 Twitch followers party. Where did dog toy go? Maybe she went back upstairs. Lacapi, feel free to add whatever commands you want. I do really like that banana one. Oh yeah, does anybody... This is not... Let's see, how should I phrase this? There is no guarantee of anything, but since I am going to try to set up the karaoke, if anybody thinks of a song that would be good, I already have a few picked out, but some of them are really like self-indulgent. Some of them are really self-indulgent and like maybe nobody will know them. So I thought I should also pick some songs people will know. Yeah, I have a couple popular ones I've picked. Also, I haven't really practiced at all, so that's like just a warning. I'm not gonna take it too serious. Oh, I fell. I'm not gonna take it too seriously, but I'm just warning everyone else that I didn't really practice that much at all. What songs did I pick? It's a surprise. It's a surprise. Oh my god. I guess I can get over there from here. I don't know why I always climb up the ladder. Wait, I have a teleporter! What am I doing? I'm such a fool. What a fool I am. I want to find dog toy friend. I did have a big coffee today. That's another warning for everyone. I did consume a large coffee beverage. Oh, there she is. Hi, Witchboar. It's Chibi-Robo. My model for today. Oh, I haven't given him the love letter yet. Sorry to bother you, Chibi-Robo. Does she want me to do it? No. Oh, bye! I guess I am supposed to just give it to him. You don't know what songs we get to sing? I'd probably sing like mostly, besides my self-indulgent picks. I'm not gonna sing like a billion songs, but you know I'll try to do like maybe at least like a half hour to an hour. It depends also how my voice holds up, since I haven't practiced. One of the Tulip songs. That would be funny. I could try to do that. No, we already heard the love letter. A television rudely reading the love letter. He's gonna read it anyway, isn't he? Oh, maybe not because he already did. Yeah, he's gonna read it anyway. I think that if we give it back to Sophie, we'll just get this same cutscene again. I think we have to give it to Drake. Dearly beloved, I hear your valiant footsteps from afar. I see you shouldering the burden of justice in stoic silence. I watch your fearless figure fighting evil from afar. I feel you near me at all times. But can our love ever be free? Will our hearts ever grow wings? I could never change who you are. I could never ask you to abandon your brave galactic duties. I can only watch and love from afar, quietly. Wow, I'm so touched. I could never ask you to abandon your brave galactic duties. If it's someone in the house... Oh! I wonder if it's... No! Our love can never be free! Oh! Let's just pretend I never read this letter! Oh my god. I guess this was supposed to happen, maybe. I think a flower would make a nice reply. Oh my god, he's gonna embarrass himself so much. Wow. I thought it was just because I didn't give it to Drake. Do I still have it though? I do still have it. I don't remember if that happened last time. Maybe it did and I just forgot. Let's actually go down. Let's see what's going on with her. She's in a different spot now, so. What's up? That's weird. I know I just had it. How do I say this? Chibi-Robo? It's so crowded around here now. Could you find me in the kitchen later? Yes. She has such a good voice. Thank you, LG. I can only do impressions of it, like weird little sounds. I can't do people impressions. See you later. Okay, we should try to find like a lot of trash also for the Giga-Robo charger. It isn't a date or anything, okay? I won't get it twisted. One time when I was hanging out with Lackapy, we were walking somewhere and there was like one of those, you know, those like, I don't know what you call them, like street preacher types of people where they're kind of just like shouting about Jesus and stuff. And like right when we walked by, I don't know what he was talking about, but he was like very loudly saying, "So many people get it twisted." And I always think about that. Whenever I hear like "don't get it twisted" and similar phrases, I think of that guy. I do love the footsteps. I love how it's different on different surfaces. I've talked about that before, but I like how like the instrument changes. Let's see. Do we get money for scrubbing? I don't remember. Did we ever do that chibi door over here? I kept just leaving it. And I think I also died one time. Okay, I did do that. In the kitchen there might be some... We also get money for throwing away trash, so we'll definitely be picking up any trash. Do you guys have any New Year's plans? I do not have any New Year's plans. His beat makes such a nice little song. What a good song that is. Let's charge up just in case. A sparkling drink. Nice. I didn't mean to hit that, but yeah, I'll just save. It's quick. Oh, I should crop off the little bottom part if it's just gonna be black bar down there. Oh, I guess it's not there when I'm in the game, so it's fine. Ooh, yakisoba. That'll be good. We got some little twigs. Hopefully that will make me some money. All your days are merging together. Yeah, it doesn't really feel like New Year's to me. But I also try not to think about New Year's like that much because... Or I don't like try not to think about it, but it's easy to get like wrapped up in like, oh my god, it's a new year, I have to do everything perfect starting now. But it's just another day. It's good to not worry about that sort of thing too much. Yeah, tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow, but I'm not streaming like the New Year's countdown or anything. I'm just normal time streaming. Here we go. Oh dear, I've dropped it again. Does love make one clumsy? You work on New Year's, which for? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that it will be at least stressful work as possible. I don't know what kind of work you do, but I hope that it's pleasant regardless. Are you trying to peek at my diary? That's so rude. I would never try to do that. So rude of you to accuse me. Did you hear? Oh, of course you did. Yes, it's true. I lost it again. Please find it before anyone else does. If you find it, could you please return it to me? I will do it. Take it. Her eyes! I love when her eyes get like tiny. I did find a love letter, yes. I believe it is your love letter. Here it is, a twig. Just kidding. Oh, we have to do the Funky Phil stuff too. Hi Sentinel! How's your Wednesday? Wow! Oh my gosh, she just gave me so much money. That's gonna be so useful. Not stressful, just time consuming. Oh, you work in the mornings. Well, it's just another day. It's okay if you miss the, you know, midnight New Year's. No, I would never open it. You're such the perfect gentleman. Still thinking about Funky Phil? I'm pretty much always thinking about Funky Phil. I don't know that I ever stopped thinking about Funky Phil. I think about him when I wake up, when I go to sleep, all throughout the day. But who doesn't? Okay, see you later. Yeah, maybe we should do Funky Phil stuff. Let's get this coin. Well, your money is rich. Funkle Phil. Funkle Phil. Any other? We'll have to hit up the trash can soon. Oh, it's gonna be daytime. Okay, I guess I will scrub for the rest of this evening. Or I guess it's not really evening, it's more just the middle of the night. Hi, Pet Worm! Happy to see you. Are you having a good Wednesday? I could use the pajamas. Oh, is that a big trash? I don't know if I can get there in time, but that'll be good. I also wish I had a cute robot who cleaned my house. Oh, recently I was thinking I wanted to... Oh god, I just saw that worm message. Cat projectile vomited down the stairs. Oh my god. My cat, Apollo, Apollo threw up like twice yesterday and once the day before, but not in a way that was like concerning. I think that he stole some of Lumina's food when I wasn't looking. I think he just ate too much yesterday, so he was a bit freakish. Sludge just way down the steps. It really is so bad. What an image. Sludge gives such like a really enhances the feeling of that sentence, but maybe not in a positive way. Wow, 150 coin. Whenever I find out my cat threw up and it's on like wood or tile, even though it's disgusting, I feel like the sense of joy I have that it's not on the carpet, it like cancels it out. But then when it is on the carpet, it like doubles. Oily. Yeah, exactly, LG. When it's on the carpet, I'm like, thank you so much for this blessing. Even though this is the worst thing ever, I feel blessed at the same time. I can clean up the cat vomit. I don't want to talk about vomit probably too much on my stream. Some people might not enjoy hearing about that. I fully... You just came when we're talking about cat puke, so I'm sure that's exciting for you. At the vomit tag. I wish there was more tags. Maybe not that one. I feel like that might be a bit not so great of a tag. Cats do throw up often. I think especially compared to other like common pets. Every cat I've ever had has thrown up way more than every dog I've ever had. And I grew up like always having pets, so there isn't a VTuber tag, but I feel like that would be a good one to add. I did put VTuber in my title today. I thought maybe I'd start doing that because I saw it in a couple other people, other VTubers, just putting it in the title. So I kind of just tacked it on at the end there. An evil characters tag. That's so weird. I looked at like all the tags a while back. Like, I mean, not that long, like a month or so ago. But I don't remember most of them. Most of them don't really stand out. It's really weird because they'll be like, if you do like a music stream of some kind, you know, like if you're a musician, there's like a tag for like every single type of music. And those are ones you can like manually add. But for games, there like isn't really that many you can manually add, just the auto tags. I feel like VTubers are like big enough now. There's so many new ones like all the time. Like it's just like a different form of like regular streamer, you know? I don't really separate them that much in my mind. You know, there's stuff that like it's more common for VTubers, but I feel like it's kind of the same as like people who, if you just like are not thinking about VTubers for a second, it's kind of just the same difference as like people who have face cam and people who don't. You know, like people who have face cam will like more often do like just chatting streams, but not like necessarily, but you know, I think VTubers have their own stuff they do that's unique, but it's kind of just a different kind of streamer, but still just regular. The sentences are not constructed that great. Maybe the fortune teller has something against you. Probably not. I think the fortune teller is pretty impartial. When you see a VTuber character use the daydream emoji, yeah, I know what you mean. I always like seeing all the different ones. This one's hard to do. I don't know if I could do an impression of this. If I practiced, maybe. It's more like Simlish adjacent. I would like to like connect more with like other VTubers, but you know like when you have something in your life that's like, oh, I can't do anything until I get like this one thing done, then everything will be good, that everything will get better suddenly. And I feel like that I can't do anything until I draw the feet onto my model. So I haven't really like, you know, I'd like to like commission art and also like do more socializing. Just amongst like streamers in general and definitely other VTubers, but I feel like I need to have my feet so I'm completed. She doesn't have feet, but so like when I first started streaming, I had just like a static image that looked like very different. Probably I think on Saturday's stream I'm gonna show off all the iterations up to this point. I just feel like I'm still not the full angel food without the feet. I was having such a hard time drawing them on that I ended up like making a little clay guy. That's what I was doing during Gel's stream for anybody who was there, when I was like, I just screamed because I dropped a little piece of clay on the ground and I screamed like involuntarily. But I had such trouble drawing them, I ended up making a little clay thing and then taking a picture of it. And I think that will help with the shaping. It's just like a very rough body shape made of clay, and then I made like a little cube-ish foot. Yeah, they will be sort of like that, virtual pets. They might be a little more like blocky looking, but yeah, they're gonna be kind of just like, whoops, you know, like teddy bears that are in like the sitting pose. Or maybe like, I'm trying to think of what I have that might be similar. If you've seen like Rilakkuma sitting, like those kind of little like cylindrical or rectangle feet that don't really have a lot of detail and are just, it's just gonna be sitting. Angel would wear pants out. Would it be like this or like this? Pause or no pause? Oh, I haven't really decided. I did do like a mock-up with pause a while back, and then I was focused on other stuff. I need pants before collabing. I like started streaming before I had like my whole character down really. So recently, now that I've been streaming for a few months, I was thinking of having more like character details. So I was gonna say before, but then I went on like a very big tangent, if you could even call it that I wanted to decide official angel food toy height. I was thinking like big enough you can hold it in one hand, but not much bigger. I mean, big enough that it like fills up your hand kind of, but not much bigger. So maybe like, I was thinking like 10 or 11 centimeters, which is like around 5 inches or a little less. What do people think of that size? I'm crowdsourcing my lore. I forgot my battery is so big. Okay, let's go to the trash and see how much money. Sounds perfect. 10. I feel like 11 has like a smoother feeling to say. Or do you mean you want 10 angel foods? I thought you were saying that makes more sense when I think about it. I thought you were saying you want it to be 10 centimeters, just like demanding it. If anybody wants it to be a specific height, you can demand it, but it may not end up being the official height. What kind of batteries? Well, angel food is supposed to be like an older toy from like the late 90s, early to mid 2000s. I don't know exactly when, but so probably like the amount of batteries would be annoying. So maybe like, I don't know, 3 AA's, 3 or 4 AA's, triple O's. 6 AA's. I don't know how you would fit them in if it was so small. Maybe like 6 AA's. Can angel food hook up to iPod Nano? Oh my god. Maybe. I don't want to make the angel food lore too specific because I like having it vague enough that I can talk about whatever without it contradicting anything. Oh, which for us? I missed it. It's so funny. I forgot about iPod Nano. Oh my god, iRiver. I had one of those when I was really little. I thought it was so cool. I like to imagine. Did I throw away all my trash? How much money did I get? Oh my god, so close. I need 2,000. I like to imagine someone holding angel food toy in like both their hands cupped like the Twilight apple. I just feel like that is a cute little image, you know, just kind of holding it out. Save your sub until Angel Food Pro comes out in 3 years. No, don't save your sub. Angel Food Incorporated will go bankrupt. Once I draw the feet on, then I can more easily make like different versions of angel food. The basic angel food lore is just that angel food is a toy line, you know, like a virtual pet that gained sentience somehow and also can manifest human form. But that isn't part of my stream. A virtual pets, exactly. Let's see. Did I even get money from that? I wasn't paying attention. I think I don't get money from scrubbing unless I like get the bonus. Let's get this trash. A pet among pets. Yeah, I'm always talking about doing stuff in human form. You know, like I say, Oh, my human form. My hair is really long, so it's annoying to wash it. That sort of thing. But I can't manifest human form in the digital world. Wow, thank you so much, Magenta, for giving Witchboar a sub. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Angel food animorphs. Right, can you imagine? Angel food like halfway to human? That would be so scary. Any more trash up here? Okay, well, we can at least get rid of these guys. Whoops. If I go like really close to them, I don't have to aim. Sometimes. Yeah. Oh, get off me! Leave me alone! Okay. Oh, a trash. Oh, a scrap. Is that all the scraps? So close to 300. Game Boy Color tie-in game. That would be so good. I would love to like mock up some fake angel food games. I did like bookmark some inspiration recently for when I get around to like fancying up my layout. So that's exciting. I saved some like pictures of some old stuff, like old websites. Oh god, my battery. Wow, Magenta, thank you! Another gift sub. Thank you for giving Fooly a sub. That's so sweet. You're so nice. I really do appreciate that. It's also even especially appreciated today because yesterday I spent like $300. So I do appreciate it, even more than usual. Excuse me, sorry. Just had a little cough there. Little LCD ladies. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name. Those were cute. Yesterday I bought a fancy tablet for my computer because, as I've said before, I just draw on my iPad. But it can be a pain because I do like all my other everything on the computer. I like having the iPad for like when I'm in bed and stuff. It's really good to draw on for like portability, but it's really annoying if I have to transfer things back and forth a bunch because I have like you know, window, so I can't just like airdrop or whatever. I got one of the XP pen tablets. Which one is it? I got one of the smaller ones because I don't want to take up too much desk space. I think it's the 13.3 inch Pro. I ended up going with the XP pen over the Huion. I don't know exactly how you say it, but because the XP pen, they seem like pretty similar, but the XP pen one you don't have to plug into the wall. It can just be powered by the computer. And I really don't want any more cord clutter, so I'm trying to cut down on amount of cords. So that was the deciding factor for me. They seemed like pretty even though for people who don't care about that sort of thing. Oh, you have an XP pen. Yeah. I hope it works fine. I did see like multiple things online elsewhere about issues setting it up and like drivers and stuff, so I am at least mentally prepared for that if it happens. Oh, the bigger one does plug into the wall. Then I probably still would have gotten the smaller one even if I had more desk space. It may sound silly to other people to care so much about whether it plugs into the wall, but when you have like 50 things plugged in, you really do start to care about that a lot. Okay, I'll make sure. I definitely should not have any. I haven't had a Wacom tablet in a really long time. But I guess that causes problems. I have 2,000. We can charge up. 2,000 money. If it catches fire, it catches fire. Be careful. Be careful, LG, don't catch fire. The current driver you've been doing good on. It's been working decently. Here we go. What's gonna happen? Uh-oh. You filled up the Giga battery. It's got 10,000 kilowatts and it's ready to go. I was throwing the confetti while it's like making this horrible sound. Congratulations, Chibi-Robo, you've done a Ah. Oh, it's there. It's charged. Giga battery full. So the charger exploded, but the battery itself is fine. Wait a minute. According to my data files, there should be a control panel somewhere on Giga-Robo's body. Let's find it. Oh, I have like no money. Pixel Chicks. That's what it was. Yeah, all those little like... I don't even know if like robotic is the right word to use for something like that, but all those things that feel like a robot when you're a kid feel incredible. Magical. Bought a graphics tablet from Monoprice. It was such a pain that I eventually just bought a Cintiq. Wow. When I had my Cintiq, I thought it was such a pain to set it up. I was using only a laptop at that time though, so like I was constantly moving everything around. I don't recommend having a Cintiq and a laptop unless you have like the most top tier fancy Cintiq. Which I don't even know how it would work with a laptop, but I had one of the older ones that has like 50,000 cords coming out of it. LG, I hope that your outlet hub thing never catches fire. I wish that for you, that it never happens. I guess I'll just go to basement. It's gonna be night soon. I wonder if I should just wait. What was the other thing? I wonder if we have enough time to see Funky Phil. Probably not. What other things could I progress on? What items do I have? I guess I just keep these. I wonder if I can like exchange my pajamas for other ones. And what's this? Ticket stub. Hum 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 hum. I guess I'll... Oh. I guess I'll do this. Oops, that's squirter. That's wrong. I cannot just squirt these away. Get off! Get off! Let go of me! Oh, these freaky little guys. No! Okay, exploded. I guess we can just use the pajamas. Let's do that. Oh, maybe not when this is out. We saw. Hi Azur, the pajamas are so good, aren't they? They're so cute. I love how like bulky they look. Wow, it looks so empty in here without the charger. Great work out there. Thank you. Just stretching a little bit. Remember to stretch a little bit. It's good for you. Probably. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know everything. Like doctors do. Wow, top 8. Just like MySpace. New battery. Big battery. I wonder how big it can get. I don't remember. Here's the advice. If you need to dig a hole in the planter, perhaps a spoon might come in. This is like literally the last thing I did on my last stream was like I got this spoon and planted something, and now he tells me this about the spoon. Does he not know that I have this spoon? Didn't he explain the spoon to me? Strange guy. Strange little television. Spoon. Whoop. Dee-doo-dee-doo. Oh my god, here we go again. Oh, you didn't know there actually was a spoon for Virtual Pets? I thought when you said spoon last time, you were just like, oh yeah, you need the spoon for this. I thought you were just saying it because you knew. I have played the game before, so I don't really mind little stuff like that. It's probably good not to give any like story spoilers, both because I don't remember every little detail and also since like, you know, other people who haven't played the game are watching. But if it's just stuff like that, I don't really mind. Just to be clear. I don't really think anything like that's happened anyway, that people have said stuff except for the spoon thing, which apparently was just like a guess anyway. I couldn't help but express my feelings for you once again. Please don't think me silly. My heart is pounding like a bass drum. Yeah, we've seen this before, haven't we? Oh no, I'm not saying that to his face. No way. Oh my gosh, I would just die. Hey, check it, Sam. My antennae are shaking. My teeth are chattering. I'm so embarrassed. I gotta go. Goodbye. I want her to have a successful love confession. I wonder. Do I still have plant seed? What do I have? A nectar flower seed, okay. Oops. Alright, let's go to the basement. Let's go to the basement. That seems good. Money. Hold on, I'm gonna fix my own little face. I think since I was stretching, it's been a bit strange. I think that's better. Seems better. Do I have a favorite utensil? Definitely spoon. I would say spoon for sure. I eat a lot of things with a spoon that other people may use a fork for. I just feel like it's more convenient. If there's no need to like skewer something, I don't know why you bother using a fork. Exactly, fully. Sometimes you just gotta reset the toy. You know, you gotta get the little paper clip. Stick it in there on the tiny button. To the basement. Here we go. Wow, be careful with your health today, Jack-a-Sam. Hi, PS1. How's your day going? Thank you for coming to Chibi-Robo stream. Thank you everybody for coming. Okay, here we go. What's gonna happen? Ahoy there, Chibi. Have you truly filled that Hulkin battery? You're an amazing piece of work. But you've not yet found Chibi-Robo's missing leg, have ye? Is Chibi-Robo a mech suit? I'm fairly certain it's a robot, just regular style. But we'll find out. Captain Plague, we're just giving you 100 happy points. Wow, 100 is a lot. Out with it, Chibi-Robo. What have you done with your leg, matey? Yar. What am I saying? You've no tongue to speak with. Is that why Chibi-Robo can't talk? Because he doesn't have a tongue? Does this guy have a tongue? Not sure. I don't know what's going on with this trophy. I feel like it will be important for something. Most of the like other toys have like their own little side quests, but I don't remember all what's going on with this guy. We could just say hi to him quickly. Does Angel Food have a tongue? I would say yes and no. I would say Angel Food could have an expression with a tongue, but you know it's just a screen, so Angel Food could really have any face. But not an actual tongue. No, I don't believe so. Wow, my soul's unclean. Gotta clean it. How can I talk? It's all synthesized. Moolah corrupts the soul. Insane. Here we go. This guy's voice is pretty good. Incredibly high-tech little animal. Yes, exactly. But only this Angel Food. Because I have been imbued with consciousness. You wish you had hands on your belly? What would you do if you had another set of hands on your belly? What would you use them for? I guess I'll become one with a higher plane. Wow, 100 coin. I don't have that much. Wow, I can't believe it. How am I gonna cleanse my soul? If Moolah is like poisoning my soul, but then I don't have enough Moolah to cleanse it? It's messed up. Twisted. Chibi-Robo is a high-tech little animal. That's a good description of him. I love the idea of Angel Food mods. It makes me think of like weird Furbies, you know? Still today, there's all sorts of weird Furbies out there that people have customized. Have you guys seen like the long Furby? I can't remember the person who makes those, but they have like the really long one. And I feel like it was like going around a lot online. You love custom Furbies? It's like satisfying sometimes when there's like a lot of different customized versions of things to just look at them all. It feels like very pleasing somehow to see what people do with them. Opinion on long Furby? I say it's good. That's my opinion. Let's see, what was I gonna do? I have to find the leg at some point. I will go see Funky Phil, I guess? That seems good. I'll go back, go see Funky Phil. That feels important. Person who loves Angel Food so much that they repair food themselves and learn to solder and stuff. I love that person. Whoever person that is, they're good. Wow, wear a long Furby in a full evening gown ensemble would be so good. Yeah, like a feather boa. That's exactly how I was picturing it. Like a stole. Wow, fortune teller doesn't like long Furby. To each their own. That's allowed. You're allowed to not like long Furby. I like the warp sound. Every sound in this game is so pleasing. Alright, here we go. It's funky time. Wow, are you planning to make a long Furby, Azure? That's so good. god, almost fell. I think I've only seen the one long Furby, but I'm sure others exist. It would be so good to make one of your very own. Fortune teller said no because long Furby's extremely cool. That's right. I'm gonna try to give Funky Phil his kids. I don't know what sort of dialogue there will be, because does he even know about his kids? I just took the seed and planted it. And he doesn't even know. Your brain said, oh, it's time for the Angel Food concert. No concert till Saturday. Saturday we'll have Angel Food concert. Funkle Phil. Hey, I have something for you. Whoa now, Funky Robo! What's got you feeling so unfunky? I don't know if they've got me feeling unfunky necessarily. Angel Food karaoke is on Saturday. That's when I do karaoke. It will be my first karaoke. I'll probably be really nervous, so if anyone is mean to me, they'll get a timeout. Go Pappy dance! Go Pappy dance! What? Who dat? Go Pappy dance! Go Pappy dance! Where do these kids come from? What is this? This option is so funny. I'll say no, I guess. You don't know? What are you talking about? You're the one who brought him here. Go Pappy dance! Go Pappy dance! I know you old man, funky little dudes. Go Pappy dance! Go Pappy dance! Come on now, I'm not your daddy. Okay, okay. Alright, that's enough. For the last time, I am not your pappy! Look at their faces, they're kind of creepy! Uh-oh. I'm worried. Oh my god. Chibi-Robo is disappointed. And so am I. What? I'm not their pappy. Funky Phil isn't even married. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I love this Chibi-Robo. I love his judgment. Alright, how about this? I ain't your daddy, but I'll show y'all how to funk like a villain. Wow, very kind of him. Go Pappy dance! Go Pappy dance! What? Funky Robo! Get on down to the living room and bring me the Drake Red Crest wax. What? That's the perfect tune for a group this big. Where do I find it? Wow. The little ones, the faces, they're so like void looking. Okay, he's counting on me. I'll do it. They... Man alive, they're adorable! Cuter, all ghetto. They look just like Funky Phil. Just look at the little varmints. They're too darling for words. Here I come! It would be a good emote, Magenta. I might make that for Discord. I love the babies. I can't even... Okay. I can talk to it. They're cuter and a robot in PJs. Wow, rude. Are you sure? I think I disagree. They're so dang adorable. Look at them dance. They're really doing their darndest. I can't believe she thinks those are cuter than Chibi-Robo and PJs. I'm gonna put the PJs on right now just to spite her. Alright, I guess we'll go downstairs again. That was strange, wasn't it? It was pretty funny. That was a good scene. It takes so long to get out of this room. This is a good game. Very much agree. Very good game. Whoa. Okay, I guess I'll just focus on Funky Phil for now, because I don't know where to get the leg. I definitely want to do, like, all the side quests. So... Oop! That was weird looking. I never really done that. I've never, like, backed down onto, or I guess off of the ledge like that. It was kind of weird to see his head turn in such a strange way. Here we go again with Sophie, our dog toy friend. I wrote another one, but I still can't give it to him. Sorry to bother you, Chibi-Robo. Is it gonna be even more extreme love letter? I love when she rolls down the stairs. Probably one of the best characters in my opinion. It's hard to compare them because they're all so good, but I do love her. It's hard not to love a character that is just literally a dog toy, I feel like. Do I think Funky Phil's an actual flower or just like messed up? Yeah, I think what Magenta said is right. I think he's like one of the solar powered toy. It's true, he did have seeds. Oh, I think I missed the love letter. Let's see, let's go back. I should charge. Yeah, especially if you're a dog. You love dog toy. I don't know what the seed... Well, I think that the plot, if I do understand the plot correctly... Wow, 80 times. I wonder if I'll get anything for recharging 100 times. I think the plot is like aliens came. In the Chibi-Robo memories, you see like aliens come in the backyard, sort of. And I think that's like how the toys became alive. I think it's specific to this house, not this universe. Only this house that happened because the aliens. So maybe that is related to Funky Phil's seed. I'm not really sure what's going on there. But maybe? It does seem weird to plant like a plastic seed and then a whole new toy comes out. We did water the seed with... Did she not drop the love letter? I thought it came out. With the Funky Phil sweat. Maybe that is the real magical part. Before the love letter was on the steps. Maybe I just like missed it and it didn't actually come out. I was a little bit distracted. We can just warp back down. I'll talk to Sophie and see what she says. I need water. Hydration. It does the body good. That's what they say anyway. Yeah, the whole cast is so good. Phil's sweat is so funky it can create new life forms, apparently. I should have like gotten some more, just sprayed on random things. That's weird. I know I just had it. How do I say this? Chibi-Robo. It's so crowded around here now. Could you find me in the kitchen later? Did her love letter like go somewhere else in this room? I really should have paid attention better. This isn't a date or anything. Let's climb the ladder. Wait, I might be able to just see it in the radar if it's there. It is. Okay, yeah. Went on chair this time. I think I can get there if I warp back up. Back with pickles. Wow. Congratulations on your pickle acquirement. Is that a word? Whoa, I almost missed that. It would have made you feel not bad about gaining BO during puberty. I'm just funky like Phil, just like Funky Phil. I have funky sweat just like Funky Phil. The flower scared you as a kid? I'm not really surprised. He's a little over the top. Uh-oh. I can't get up there from here. Ugh, what a fool I am. Can I push the ladder? I don't know. We'll see. You can't push the ladder onto the carpet, but I might be able to... Oh my god. Is this thing here so you can't push the ladder this way? No, it looks like I might be able to. Maybe not. Okay, let's try. Wow! 1 week since your proposal. Congratulations on your 1 week engagement anniversary. Okay, let's see how far we can push this thing. Oh, good, good. This is good, I think. That's as far. Maybe it's hitting something. Let's just go up here. If this is as far as we can go. Oh, maybe it ran into that. And otherwise it could go. There's a door there. Hum 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 hum. Maybe if we fly down from over here instead of the plant thing. Everyone should watch Sweet Genius. Oh, we've been watching some Sweet Genius recently. Has anyone seen that show? It's very out of control. It's like a reality cooking show from like 10 years ago. It makes me like laugh so hard. I cannot speak. Pastry chefs, yes. That one episode that was posted. It's worth watching. It is. It's so weird. There's some episodes on YouTube. It's also it is on Amazon. We used to pay for it. It's the like host is like very big supervillain energy. And the editing of the show is like so funny. The whole like sound design, I guess, like the sound editing with like all the sound effects, you know how reality shows are, is like entirely comprised of like loud cymbals and like dramatic like booming sound effects, like crashes and booms and cymbals. It's so strange. And it's like the editing, like the way they cut the scenes together is also very weird. Okay, let's just hear it. He's gonna read it to us no matter what. Dearly beloved. Look, look, look! Look at me! Feel, feel, feel! Feel me! Why do you pretend to not see me? I'm right beside you. Why do you pretend to not hear me? My heart screams out for you. Justice! Justice! Oh, how I despise that word. Oh, that's the whole letter? Mrs. Sanderson normally hides her emotions, but this letter is so full of passion. He's so confused. I don't know what all that justice stuff was about. Playing it cool and ignoring her advances must be driving her wild. Yeah, you should watch it, Magenta. It kills me. Yeah, Power, that's a great description of the show. Oops. I wonder how many different love letters there are. I wonder if I can give the love letter to Drake, or if I have to go through this whole situation. I don't know why Lumina is so dark. Let me see if I can fix it. Whoops. I took a snapshot. There we go. Now you can actually see Lumina being her perfect baby self. Fave mangas. My favorite, let's see. My favorite manga author is Toyoda Minoru, who is not very popular in the West because he only had one thing published in English. But he is my favorite. Hi Odin! Thank you for coming to my stream! That's so nice of you. Thank you for following also. You having a good day? The one English published thing is Love Roma. It's really good. It's like sort of like a high school romance. But it like starts off with like someone like immediately confessing, and then the rest of it is like just about their relationship, but it's really different than other. It's a lot more like, it's like funny but also more realistic, even though it is very like comedic, because they like, the couple like fights a lot. Not in like a serious way, but it's very like down to earth. It's very cute, and it has, his art is like very striking. It's really unique. It's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, like sort of blocky in a way that is satisfying. I'm glad you're good, Odin. I've been too busy to watch other people's streams that much, but I used to watch Odin play Splatoon all the time. So I'm a fan. Still 8, okay. I want them to announce Splatoon 3 so much. I feel like it's time. They should announce it. Right now. Because there was only like a couple years, I think, between the first one and the second one, right? It was like not that long afterwards. Although I guess it was also, the second one came out pretty close to the Switch release, right? Like a few months later. So maybe that was part of it, like why they wanted to get it out really soon. But it didn't really feel rushed or anything, so I don't know. Let's see. What should I do? Maybe I should do the castle? Is that this way? Yeah, this way. Yeah, I was surprised. Well, they started doing Splatfest again, but they were like reruns kind of. But I think that they did like that Mario one just recently, like this past weekend or the weekend before. I don't remember. That was like one they hadn't done before, I think. So I felt like suspicious of that. But I don't know. I think they'll definitely release a third one at some point. It might just take a long time, but it's so successful and it's very unique. Someday, maybe I'll play Splatoon. I play Splatoon in a weird way because I only play handheld because I like to play Switch like in bed and other places. God, there's so many of these guys now. And I somehow got to X rank in handheld, but it's like I feel like my level is still so much below everyone else. Well, I haven't played in a long time, so it would be like even more below. But especially like for the weapons I usually play or used to play, it's very recommended against to play handheld. A spin-off would be really good. I wish that more games that had those amazing like fleshed out feeling universes would get like cool spin-offs. I feel like it's hard for me to think of like spin-off games that have come out recently that I've really liked, but I wish more like big brand stuff would. I feel like also spin-offs often have like a different art style sometimes. Often sometimes. I don't know what that means. They should do a spin-off that's like a life sim. That would be so cute. Because you know in Splatoon it's like very fashion oriented. Oh yeah, Monster Hunter Stories is a good example. That's a good spin-off. Should I try this again? I don't know. Okay, let's see. I feel like a problem sometimes in games is like that they either will only make spin-offs that aren't very good, or they'll like they'll make something that should have been a spin-off. Oh my god, there's so much trash. They'll make something that should have been a spin-off, but they'll release it as like a sequel, but then people get upset because it's like so different. That kind of happened like with Chibi-Robo even. There was some other Chibi-Robo games. Oh my god, I always talk to him by accident. Apparently the other Chibi-Robo games are not that good. But I think at least one of them is more like a direct sequel, but the gameplay is different. I don't know, I didn't play them. Jade likes one of them. I think like one of them is supposed to be not good at all. I think maybe the 3DS one is supposed to be not very good and the DS one is supposed to be fine. I don't really remember though. Take everything I say with a grain of salt if it was a while ago. If it's something I haven't seen in a long time. Oh yeah, Ziplash supposed to be bad. Is that the 3DS one? I feel like, and this is more just like what I want, so maybe this isn't what everyone wants, but I feel like spin-off and like if you're gonna do a game in the same series but like with a different genre, it works better when it like feels more like part of the original world. I feel like often spin-offs they'll be like sometimes like too gameplay oriented, maybe that's what it is. And they don't really feel like connected at all because they don't put a lot of focus on that. Like it would be fun to have like a Pikmin game where you play as like one of the Pikmin monsters. Wouldn't that be fun? Or like a Splatoon game where you like have a little apartment, that sort of thing. A Bulborb. Which one is Bulborb? I haven't played that much. Is that like the classic one? The red one? A different one? Yeah, same pet worm. The crawfish that dies in 5 seconds? Is that something? I don't know what I'm supposed to do in here. I need to drink more water. Oh, Odin, thank you for the host also. I just saw that. Thank you so much. Can I get down there? It seems impossible. How would I do that? I have to land on those things maybe? Oh my god, it's impossible. Oh, it's so impossible. Whoa, something there. Maybe I need to go there. What's up there? What is that? Snorkeling goggles? That seems useful for something. There's no like water you go in. Oh, I really like that idea, Mikey. Cleaning ink after the matches would be very funny. Amazing idea from devs. Rub your tummy, is that the idea? Oh, Bulborb is the little red guy. Yeah, that's who I thought it was. Because I don't know any of the other ones really anyway. Yeah, that is kind of Mario Sunshine. I guess you're right. Oh, thank you, Lakapi, for giving Odin shout out. The banana. The banana is so funny. Is there anything with these houses? Can I go in? Can I get on this train? Maybe this is important for something. Maybe it's important that I ride this train. I can't get on. Okay. Oh no. Wait, I need my thing. I want to get on the roof. Can I get on here? Okay. Oh, I see. No, wait, I missed. I'm gonna die. Problem. Can I... Where is outlet? Can I see outlets on the map? There's one over there. Okay, how much does the... This should be okay, I think. Oh, there's a sticker on that book. Suspicious. Is that the closest outlet? Is there an outlet over there? No? Okay. Is that the only outlet in here? I guess? I think we can make it. Yeah, we'll be okay. I'm gonna turn the light on in here. Hold on one sec. Okay. Whoops. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll save. Lumina rules. Agree. Lumina is baby. Precious little baby. Look at her little head. Her two little ears, perfectly formed. Her weird little body, perfectly formed. I want to get the snorkel. Snorkel is like one of the weirdest words. What a strange word. Oh? Oh, there's a door. Wow. Do you think I can shoot the crayon down? I mean the crayon. I wonder if that's anything. Oops. Snorkel? More like Shoople. Agreed. Shoople? More like Lopez. Oops. My battery is so buff, it feels huge. I gotta spend my scrap when I go back to Chibi house. Lopez forever, that's a tattoo you can get. You can do that tattoo now, Petworm. That tattoo you've always wanted. The one that looks like a chow. This one is pajamas. It just says different pajamas than it says. We can wear the pajamas. You can pick like from 3 different fabrics which pajamas you want, so I picked the pink one, but it only shows the blue one for some reason. That's the music. Okay, maybe if I go from this side. Oh, you can't. I wanted to see if I could get in the little houses because there's like holes on top. Whoa, weird angle. Okay, if I'm up here. Wow, I very am falling off a little bit. Very much I'm falling off a little bit. Okay. I can go in. Why do they have the holes if I can't even go in? Look, that hole. It was made just for me. Okay, let's just get the snorkel and be done with it. Oh, we can get... Oh my god, I bet this is how we get over to the battery. We can shoot a hole in the wall. Oh, it's just a door. Wow, disappointed. I was so sure of myself. How do I get over there? Maybe I can shoot the battery down. Let's try it. Aiming, perfect aiming. We gotta charge up. Those holes are a ripoff. Ugh! I hate this. I hate this battery. I don't understand it. I guess I'll shoot this thing. Oh, we gotta charge up. That's why. We could add that command, Machacha. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced crayon. Trust me. Everyone else is saying it wrong. It's crayon. Money, money, money. I will add it. Crayon berry. I think that's how you add it. Okay. Good. You say wait. You say it Nebs, you say it crab? Is that what you're saying? That's a totally different way. You also say it crayon, or is it crab? Okay, crayon. I'm so happy someone else says crayon. Everyone dunks on me for it too. Everybody makes fun of me whenever I say it. But it's pronounced crayon. How else would you ever say it? It's so messed up. Wow, and magenta, good. The crayon club is growing. Welcome to the crayon club. Oops, that's okay. At least I didn't get injury. Caramel. I usually say caramel. Sometimes I say caramel, but I never say, what is it? Caramel, yeah. I never say caramel, really. Pecan. I feel like I don't really have a specific way. Lack a pecan, lack a pecan. I usually I don't really talk about pecans. So if someone else is talking about them, I will usually just default to whatever they're saying. You give yourself the right to make fun of us. I guess you can just do that. Caramel and caramel. Yeah, I have words like that where I just switch back and forth. Like data and data. This is fun. I've never done this. I guess it doesn't really do anything. It's just for fun. Pecan. Pecorn. Pecorn. Pecorn nut. Oops. Wow, I didn't really do much in here, did I? Well, I got a snorkel for some reason, but I don't know what it's for. I think I might save the castle for now because it is... I think maybe I need like a ladder or something. I think maybe I'm not supposed to be trying to do it right now, and that's why I cannot do it. That's why it is impossible. Can. Yeah, me too. I'll save, I'll do it. Here we go. What if there was like a power outage or something? I would lose all my chibi progress. Let's see what scrap we can make. Or unmake? Unmake the scrap into something else. Ooh. Hum 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 hum. Which of these more or better? Kitchen. One's a little hard to do. It's hard to do a computer sound. It always looks like a weird little like dinosaur mouth to me. Wow, it's the Utilibot. Okay, see you later. What should I be doing? Should I give him the love letter? I don't know if I even can do that. Oh, and 1 and 2 and blah 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 blah, whatever he said. Space Hunter, drink Red Crest. Hello, Space Hunter Robo. Old friend, are you on patrol in this area? Well done. Continue as before. Thanks to you, I can now devote myself to my training. What now? Why, I'm learning a special new technique. Once I complete it, I will be able to drive my fist of justice into the gut of evil. And I bet the lovely lady in the castle will be happy too. Ha 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 ha! But for now, I must return to my training. By the way, Space Hunter Robo, if you've picked up anything, I'll What a weird thing to say. If you picked up anything, I will take it. Is that true? Do you think he'll take anything? Will you take old boxers? I can't take that. Okay. He did say anything. I kind of feel lied to. Alright, let's just give him the love letter. Although I do like seeing all the different love letters, but let's do it. This mission was very important. Good work. Justice has an ally, and his name is Chibi-Robo. Wow, 5 whole happy points. Grazie. Grazie. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. I don't think it's like that. What should I do now? I wonder if the flowers in the kitchen have grown. That's something we can do. I feel like I probably need to do more stuff during the day right now because a lot of it has to do with like the parents. This is not the kitchen. What am I doing? Let's actually see if we can move the ladder since we're here. I'm curious how far it can go. I'm curious if we put it down a little bit, if we can push it farther. Okay, no, I guess not. Well, let's just go then. Let's go get our little plants. I so wish I had this kitchen. Every time I come in here in the game, I'm like, I wish my kitchen looked just like this. My kitchen is not that good. Like, every part of my kitchen is really old. Because my apartment is very old. It's a good size, but it's... I can only afford this size of apartment because of how old it is. I forgot I had the ladder in here too. Wow, they're getting bigger! Need to inject more personality into it. Yeah, that's an important part of a kitchen. I don't even have water. What am I doing? What is this? The funky fill? The funky fill. The one and only. The funky fill. Okay, how do I use this thing? I push it, and then I can... Let's see. Where would I even go with this? I guess over there? I haven't been over there. I'm not sure where else this would be useful for. Oh, bandage! Wait, I want the bandage. Let's just go do that instead. Put a Charmander plush in the oven and pretend that's how the oven makes food hot? Yeah, maybe don't do that. Maybe not the best idea. Okay, we gotta get bandage. Charmander sticker. Is that also maybe like a magnet? If your oven is magnetic, I think a sticker would just like... I feel like it wouldn't work. I mean, if it was like one of those plastic stickers, it probably would like melt. Even if it's on the door, I feel like it would not work. It would like bubble or something. Bandage! I don't know what this is for. Do you think the mummy would like this? Window stickies. Yeah, maybe. I feel like classic magnet may be the best. I like the phrase classic magnet. You know, not one of those newfangled magnets. All the kids have these days. Just classic. Retro classic. Beanie Babel. Beanie Babel? How did I say that? Beanie Babel. Beanie Baby style magnets with the sticky hands. I don't know what you mean. Beanie Babel. Terminator shaped fire extinguisher. Beanal Babel. Beanal Babel is pretty good. That's like what the tag on like the knockoff Beanie Baby will say. It'll say Beanal Babel. I think I posted a picture of this on my Twitter like a while back, but and maybe I've mentioned it before, sorry if I have. If you watch my stream, you just have to deal with me repeating myself. I have like these pajamas that ended up being knockoff of like a Japanese brand. Some people might know. I think it's fairly well known. Gelato Peak. But the knockoff ones I have, for instead of gelato, it says Gerard. So it says Gerard Peak instead of Gelato Peak. I think it's pretty good. The quality is fine, so I don't mind that they're fake. Let me just let me click this link before I. Whoa! Yeah, I do remember these. Wow, I feel like a whole new memory has surfaced. I don't think I had that many though. I think I had a couple. I think I had the cat one. I might not have had any more than that. Beanless Babble. Oh dear, I've dropped it again. Does love make one clumsy? Oh, are you trying to peek at my diary? That's so rude. It's you, Chibi-Robo. It's true. I lost it again. Please find it. Well, somehow I doubt that I will ever see it again. I guess I'll start writing a new one. I wonder how many love letters we have to go through. Maybe I need to have the flower to advance the love letter plotline. I think I might just change it today. Because Telly always says maybe a flower would make a good gift after we get the love letter. I like how there's like the rooster sound. There's no rooster in this game, as far as I know. But it does give you rooster sound. I guess that is just universal morning sound. Is it universal? Oh, do I have enough to get the other thing? The other scrap thing? I do. Hello, Ashy. Chibi-Robo says hello. How's your day going? Are you having a good Wednesday? A wonderful Wednesday? A wiggly Wednesday? Ah. Chomp 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 chomp. Wibbly Wednesday. It's a wiggly Wednesday. Congratulations. I hope it's wiggly in a good way. Ashley, I know that you often talk about your homework. You must be on vacation now, right? So that must be good. Wibbly has become one of your favorite words to say. I'm happy to hear it. It's a great word. Nice. I hope everybody who's on winter break is having a good winter break. God, what am I even doing out here? I need to stop just like autopiloting. A wibbly winter break. A wibbly wintry break. Very nice. The snow where I am has like all melted, but I took Apollo out in the snow because I had like a harness for him. I haven't been taking him out as much because I've been busy, but I took him out because he's never seen snow. Maybe I already talked about this actually. As I said before, I often repeat myself, but I took him out in the snow and it was very strange. I do have a video, but I might have to like edit it slightly to be able to upload it. I didn't know what he would do. You know, he is a cat. He's so weird. As soon as he saw the snow, it was like on our walkway, so it was just like along the edges, you know, because it was all like shoveled out. And as soon as he like walked up to the snow, he just like walked right into it. It was like a foot deep or something. He just like got in it. And then he like kept walking on the snow and he like forgot how to get off of the snow, even though it was only like a foot wide of snow because the rest was shoveled away. He seemed very confused, but he stepped right into it for some reason. I don't know why. It was so weird. I don't know why a cat would just step right into it and then just stay there. Most cats don't like having wet feet. I picked him up afterwards and his feet were like freezing. He's so strange. He's incomprehensible sometimes. Scrap, scrap, scrap. I don't know if I can even spend this on anything. Okay, let's go back to the kitchen. Maybe we should go see Mom again. Mom again. He got scared. Frozen from fright. Let's say hi to Dad. Oops. I shot him and he's like, dangerous. He's not wrong. Help me, Chibi-Robo. Help you with what? Jenny said she's hungry, but I'm hungrier than she is. So what we need to do this is... Huh? A bun? Meat? A stove? Whatever, come on, help me cook some burgers! I'll do it. Dad's toes scare me. The toes are so weirdly modeled. His feet are like messed up. I don't know why they're like that. They should have been just like one shape, you know? They should have just been like rectangles. That's what he wanted to hear. I can't get your food without burning it. No one wants hamburger briquettes. Let's grill some burgers. Wow, minigame. I'm going to explain the process, so listen carefully. First, we do some prep work. Lego type feet. Yeah, like Sonic. Knuckles? Is Knuckles the one who has the Lego shoes? Which Sonic has the Lego shoes? They kind of all do in a way, depending on what type of Lego. This is the only part of the game you remember? That's so funny. Yeah, Knuckles has the Lego shoes. What am I doing? Hello? No, I won't stop. I'm so confused. Chibi-Robo, it's on the plate! Why did he say that? Do I just put them all on the plate? I thought they would have to cook first. That's why I didn't do anything. Way to go, Chibi-Robo. There's no way I could do this. Yeah, because your arms are so short. Those are the buns? Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. They don't... One. I mean, does it really look that different from the buns? I think it's the honest mistake. It has a big one on it, is the defining feature. Chibi-Robo, get your spoon out. Oh, my spoon. How did you know I had spoon? 3. 1, 3. Is that how much cooked it is? I don't even know. Oh yeah, this one says 1. Watch the smoke and look for the 3. Got it. Oops. Chibi-Robo, get your spoon out! Okay, I see, I see. How would you like your burger? 3. I'll say that next time I get a burger. Which won't happen, because I don't eat burger. Well, I guess fake burger. They don't usually ask you how you like those, though. His burger dance is pretty good. How's this guy doing? Okay. This one? Impossible burger? I wish I had teeth. Here we go. You remember messing this up so badly. I wonder what's next. The other buns? Is there gonna be anything else on them? No. Just bun. That is one fine looking burger. It's just using his plastic plug on the griddle. Yeah, that seems like unwise. I feel like don't do that, maybe. This really is a very foolish dad meal. This is big foolish dad energy. This is like, yeah, this is a dad meal for sure. Honey, Jenny, dinner! Okay, they got some other stuff in there. Thanks for waiting, Jenny. I bet. Jenny's mom doesn't want any? I bet. It's more fun to eat together. I guess we'll give her portion of Tao. Tao will be happy. Let's eat! Row, 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 row. Dangerous, dangerous! That's all he says, his voice clip. Dangerous, dangerous! Once knew someone who went to Denny's so high that when the waiter asked how he wanted his eggs, he was so unprepared for the question that he just said, regular? Just regular egg. Regular. Wouldn't regular egg be like just the egg, just raw in the shell? Can you imagine asking for that at a restaurant? If they like, imagine asking just for an uncooked egg. Just like, not even cracked open. Oh, Lumina, what's she doing? Lumina. She like reached towards the window. Towards. Sometimes the words just don't come out right. I said it before, I'll say it again. Sometimes you say Beanal Babel by accident. I forgot Chibi-Robo and we appreciate the thought, but unfortunately we're robots. Yeah, you're right. Okay then. We'll just help ourselves. Don't mind us, please go ahead. Let's eat. Lumina, her leg. Look at her precious little noodly leg. Wait a minute, it's... What is it? Oh yeah! Delish! Wow! I got the cooking sticker. I don't know what it means, but I got it. You really are amazing, Chibi-Robo. I'd love his forever dance also. Do I like my sandwiches diagonal, horizontal, vertical, or uncut? If I make myself a sandwich, I almost always just leave it uncut because it's quicker and I eat the whole thing. I'll just do the crust, so. Wow. 50 coin. If I'm making them for other people, then I'll do a diagonal. I feel like that's the best one. If it is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it can be vertical. But other sandwiches, I don't think vertical is as good. That's my opinion. For some reason, only PB&J can be vertical, but it can also be other diagonal or whatever. Yeah, diagonal feels fancier. I agree. And I feel like it's easier to eat because you can just like bite off the corner. If you have like a really messy sandwich and you have to just bite like a flat edge or a bigger corner, sometimes it's like so messy, I don't know. Diagonalizable PB&J. Diagonalize me, Captain. Catchphrase of my favorite cereal. Captain Diagonal. Diagonal's cute. Fourths. It's easier to eat 4 little sandwiches. Yeah, I could understand that. Diagonalizable. It's a real word. I thought maybe you just made it up. I thought nothing of it. Wow. Diagonalizable. What does it mean? It means you can diagonalize it? I wonder what else I have to help the dad do. Is he outside? There's always so much oil back here. Tao, what's wrong? He looks so sad. Is it because he ate burger? Ruff. Oh, he's not so sad. Oh, I need to talk to him. With Frog Suit. I can't believe I haven't done this. Grr. Oh, he's just mad? Why? What's wrong? I'll squirt you with the funky Phil sweat. Oh my god, what did I do? Aru! Woof? Oh, that was so weird. That was weird, right? That was strange. Can I dig with a spoon? Maybe I can dig his bone out with a spoon? I didn't really think about that until now. Aru! I just squirted him with the funky Phil sweat. Wow, that's how digging works. Oh my god, he's gonna be so happy! I think maybe I can dig up the ship then? The pirate guy, he wants his pirate ship. And... way to get that bone, Doug Digger! Thank you! I don't know if I can... Oops. I like the sound when you try to dig something you can't dig. Whimper, whimper. How come I can't talk to Tao even though I can talk to Animal with the frog suit? I wish I could dig up Shoople. I want to give him something. I have something for him. His sound he makes is not a woof at all. Dog bone. Tao isn't an animal? I guess that must be why. Oh, maybe he is just saying woof in dog language. Like he's just saying woof. Maybe he's just pretending that I can't understand him because he doesn't want to talk to me. Peanut butter, apple cinnamon toast, and buttered toast. So you would buy bread alone? Oh, I just noticed. Bread talk. Baguettes are good. I do love peanut butter. Peanut butter. You can freeze bread, so that helps. Yeah, you can freeze half a loaf, or even a whole loaf if you want. I love to freeze things. Look, he's so happy. I wonder what that will be good for in the future. Let's go dig up this boat. Yeah, I keep bread in the fridge. I'm a fridge bread keeper. Wow, it's happening. It's all happening. Even though people say it's bad. Yeah, even though. Come on, boat. I often keep cookies in the fridge because I get worried about them getting like melty or gross. Wow, big! Somehow I dug that up with just my little baby spoon. Yeah, it's easier to go through bread if you live with other people. It's kind of hard to go through bread on your own. So then it's definitely good to freeze it, I feel like. Look at this ship! Spooky. Oops. Your ex used to keep things in the microwave to keep them fresh? What? Am I about to put this in my head? How? That's definitely the biggest thing I put in there. I did just fall in a hole. It looks like I can climb out, okay. That was like enormous. Can that really go in there? Microwave is for cooking, not storage. Agreed. Don't store things in microwave. How are you supposed to use it? How are you supposed to use the microwave? If you just have stuff in there. Okay, well we can go see our little piratey friend. That's so weird, Jacuzzi. Putting croissants in the microwave would keep them fresh longer. Oh, when does it do the loon call? I have to like watch out for it. I know it was mentioned before. You should have called 911 on your ex for that. It is a really weird thing to do. That's like the first I've ever heard of someone doing that. Yeah, press 911 on the microwave. The microwave. Crayon. Microwave. That's just how it is. Oh my god, Mikey has turned to the dark side. Let's see this pet worm story. Only kind of related, but me and my old roommates used to store spices next to the oven. But one of them slightly fell into a pot once, and the side burned, and a bunch of red pepper flakes caught on fire. And it made the air unlivable for like 5 hours. Red pepper flakes air is like the worst ever. Yeah, I bet. That sounds horrible. Oh my god, you must have been like coughing so much. God. That sounds abysmal. Where I used to live, when I used to share a big house with people, as I mentioned before, we had like one of those fancy smoke detectors that like automatically calls it automatically connects to the fire station. I don't know exactly how it works. I was not the person who bought it or set it up. But every time somebody like had a kitchen incident where like anything was smoking, it was like a huge ordeal because like the fire truck had arrived before by accident when it wasn't supposed to, so like ever since then it was like if anything was like getting smoky in the kitchen, there would be like 5 people like running around opening like every window and like bringing in like box fans and like waving their hands around because it was like such a problem. I don't recommend that sort of fancy setup. It felt like a lot more trouble than it ever helped. I think I did do great in the microwave one. I mean the microwave. But it was a long time ago. Your alarm is directly above the oven? Oh my god. That seems like maybe a bad spot. Oops, I almost shot this guy. You had that type once, pet worm. Mermaid tails, you be green all over. Are you a frog or just sick in the belly? Yar, take that off now, you wee lad. Frogs bring stormy seas and rough sailing. Okay, let me read the message. Same thing happened, but the one plus side was that I was officially put on fire watch duty and I have a paper signed from the firefighters saying I was in charge of the building. Oh my god. That's so good. Worth it. Wow, look at him spin. One time put a soda can in the microwave. You wanted to see what happens. Oh no. Oh no, LSG. Yeah, oh no. Pet worm fire watch? I guess I'll take it off. Let's put this one on. It makes an indescribable sound. Kind of like a jet taking off. That sounds frightening. I feel like that would be bad. At school, when Pet Worm and I were in like 3rd grade, somebody caught the microwave on fire and then we just didn't have one. Like the one we had at school. You look like you picked a fight with an ill-tempered kraken. You used that microwave for like 6 more years? I'm impressed by its sturdiness. Have you guys ever made a soda can collapse in on itself by creating a vacuum? I don't think so. Magenta, your ex microwaved your phone for 1 second out of curiosity. Oh my god, 1 second is so funny. I love like the idea of like, I wonder what happens if you microwave this, but then only like having the gall to do it for just a single second. It's sort of a weird mix of personality types. Okay, let's take this off so we can talk to him normal. The soda can was only 5 seconds. I know that one time, I think it was Pet Worm or maybe someone in their family, but I think it might have been Pet Worm, put like a plate that had like glitter in it. You know, like as part of the plate, like in the ceramic or something or plastic or whatever it was in the microwave. That was you? Yeah, that was I heard that didn't work very well. I found the long lost ship. Wow, it's the Scurvy Splinter. Yarg, a har, 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 har. I think I added an extra har by accident. Is this your ship? Yar, it be mine. Me floating kelp cube. That's me scurvy splinter. Me ship. You've earned me thanks. Wow, 66. There's treasure awaiting, and me thinks I'll be getting me some. Me too. I'll be getting me some treasure too. Me too. Right? I says, there's treasure awaiting. Anchors away, me hearties. Yar. Yar. Barnacles and bilge pumps. I've got no blasted crew. What? Sound effect. Aye then. There's only one thing to do. I need you to find me some brave lads who yearn for a life of swashbuckling adventure. Oh my god, I know. Just the people. Just the eggs. It's gotta be the eggs, right? Oh. Yes? Gar, I'll have no choice but to give you a me treasure map. Wow! One pirate crew coming up. Come on, Chibi-Robo, let's get out there and find 4 crewmen for Captain Plankbeard. Maybe it is 4 random people, but I feel like one of them is an egg. Okay, now let me look up Pet War message. I didn't want to interrupt this momentous moment. I was like 8 and my mom had knee surgery and was confined upstairs and had to drag herself downstairs with her arm. Oh my god! That was so different than I thought it was gonna be when I finally looked at the message. Oh my god! I didn't remember that aspect of the story. Oops, I gotta charge. Wow, I feel so sad for your mom at that moment. That's horrible. Wow. Yeah, your mom's probably like kind of freaked out. You once accidentally sprayed her with wasp killer instead of insect repellent. Isn't that like poisonous? That seems bad. Oh my god. At least now you know she isn't a wasp. At least. I already told this story on stream once about when I batted a baseball directly into my mom's stomach really hard. But that is what comes to mind. Thinking about my own terrible things that I accidentally did to my mom. Thankfully there isn't that many. And I feel like that's the only thing that comes to mind right away. Try not to spray your parents with wasp killer or hit a baseball really hard into their stomach. Even if you don't like them, there's better ways to communicate. That's my advice of the day. And don't put metal in the microwave. In the microwave. Let's see, I could explore here more. I haven't done so much in the living room ever since the rest of the house opened up. What's this? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's get that thing. Chibi ladder. We'll go over here. I love the ladder sound. Oh. Oops. Oh no. Oops. Uh-oh. Back up. I don't know why every game I play I have such trouble with ladders. It is my curse. Drake Redcrest album. Maybe we should go higher up. What can we do if we go higher up? Can we climb this? I feel like I should be able to, but I guess not. I think I've gone this way before. But I'll just see what's up here to double check. Wow, I love that big flower clock. I never really noticed it somehow. I haven't really gone over there. That could be a place to go. Let's just go down to the couch. Uh-oh! Oops! That's okay. Where's outlet? I think we can get to outlet. We're like so close to somewhere. Yeah, we'll be okay. I think it's fine. Just barely fine. I feel like I should use the ladder more still. I do have the album for Funky Phil. Maybe I should go see Mom. Oh, I can't bring it this way. I'll just do that after. I want to go get Funky Phil album since everyone loves Funky Phil so much. I worry for Jenny. She'll be okay. Probably. Oh, I also have to find the pirates. I gotta find some pirates for that guy. Handrail training? Sure. Yeah, let's do it. I probably should have already done this stuff. Let's do it. Oh boy. This seems fun. Teach you how to run fast so you can catch Tao. Just run on top of the handrail to the end of the course, then run back. You're free rangers! You're hard-boiled! Go, go, go! I should have picked up. Why didn't I pick it up? What a fool. I'm such a fool! Oh my god. What? I don't! I ran out of time! Bad timing for training. Doodlebug. Doodlebug? Doodlebug. What is Doodlebug? Oh my god, what's happening? My dearest Drake, you look as sharp and gallant as ever today. Your messages aren't showing up? Well, I've seen this one now, for some reason. And I have seen Neptunia say on nuts. Is it not working that well? Something? Not working? Maybe it's working now? I couldn't help but express my feelings for you once again. Please don't think me silly. I can't help it. My feelings for Drake keep gushing out of me like yogurt from a broken container. What a descriptor. Is Twitch having a lot of problems today? It seems like if it wasn't working for people, it might be working now. Did you know that her feelings for Drake keep gushing out of her like yogurt from a broken container? Just something to think about. My heart is pounding like a bass drum. Oh no! I'm not saying that to his face! No way! Oh my gosh, I would just die! My antennae are shaking! My teeth are chattering! Wow, just like always. I'm so embarrassed, I gotta go. Bye 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 bye. It's always the same. How can I fix their love? Their destiny? I think I have to go see mom maybe, but not during nighttime. What can I do during nighttime? Anything? I guess I can look for some pirates. How can I get over here? Ladder. What do we got up there? Anything? No. There's nothing I can see. There's a frog ring. Oop. Oh, this is my ranking. Oh, here's the stickers. I guess this is like achievements. Cooking! Gushing like yogurt for a broken container. Yeah, I guess it probably is more drink-like. That's the only Japanese yogurt I've seen is more drink-like. Oh no, it's broken again? Ugh. I did see that message, but I will pray for my chat that they have no problems. I'll pray to chat god. I'll pray to Lumina. It only sends like every other message. Okay, I can do this now. Okay, let's go. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. Okay, I'm ready. Here I go. Oops. What did I do? Oh. Wait, let me try again. Wait, but I didn't fall. Let's go again. I gotta do my handrail training. It's important. No. Okay, this time I will not fall. I hope the stream itself is working okay, even if the messages aren't. Is this the trick? To just turn the camera only? Stream seems good. Oh, now come back. Oops. I gotta remember what is the thing to just turn the camera around. The stream is good. Okay, good. I'm glad just the stream is good. I mean, I'm not glad just the stream is good, but I'm glad at least the stream is good. You're trapped in the ghost chat realm or have your messages die? I wonder what's wrong with it. It sounds annoying. It sounds like everybody's in it together. It's a communal experience, even if it's not a pleasant one. You can pretend you're ghosts. Is it this? No. Okay, there we go. That's to center the camera. I like never used that. I always just use the C-stick. I hope I go fast enough. Okay, here I go. Oh my god, the camera. Stop! The camera! Ugh! This is so annoying! That's the egg voice. Here I go again. Ba 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 ba. No. Okay. Here I go. I will do it. I probably like don't even need to go this fast, but I also want to do it as fast as possible. Okay, turn. I hate the way the camera goes in that little corner. Oh. Oh no. Is it good enough? Finish. Handrail training time, 33:30. Wow, I passed handrail training! Hooray! I'm a master of handrail walking. Thank you, LG. I'm happy. I'm incredible Chibi-Robo. I can do anything. I can walk on any handrail. I can carry any outlet plug. Jungle training. I guess that might be in the plant. Yeah, I also feel like Twitch has a lot more problems recently. I wonder why. Wow, Chibi-Robo is more of a ranger than any of you will ever be. He's so mean to his other eggs. Don't be mean to your eggs. Okay, can we do that next one? Okay, only one a day. That's probably why I forgot about it. And then I can, let's see. I guess I'll look for some little eggy friend. Maybe I wonder if I have to do this already. Maybe I can only talk to them during the day for a pirate ship. Yeah, don't be mean to the eggs. Maybe more people are watching streams and starting to stream due to winter. Yeah, I would believe that. People are on break. Maybe there's just more people on the website. Purple website. Gotta have some water. Big swig of water. Okay, I can see your message, Ashy. Stream chat work now. Stream chat worky. Stream chat worky. Stream. 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 Strap. The oven here kind of looks like a face. Oh, no, you can't see it. There it is. Is there anything else in here that I should... Oh, I wonder if my flower has grown? That's something I can check. This is the wrong way. Stuck in limbo for like 5 minutes of just loading chat and couldn't see or send anything. It sounds like a bunch of people are having varying levels of problem with chat. Oh, did it work when you switched to mobile? Is there... Oops. I want to give something a fish. Cookie crumble. 2 of your refreshers have told you this channel doesn't exist? That's so scary. Twitch is trying to delete me. Wow, the fish gave me money. Thank you, fish. It's being weird. Twitch, snap out of it! Pull yourself together! I have a thought over here. It gave you the does not exist thing? Wow, I got honey! Do you think that maybe the bear would want the honey? Even though the bear likes nectar. Maybe they'll get the honey and be like, wow, this is even better! Almost time. Okay, almost time. Let's use ladder. I want to keep existing if I can. I don't know if it will be allowed by Twitch, but I hope so. Okay. Okay, obviously I want to go. This isn't where I want to go. Or is it where I want to go? Maybe it is. What is this? Oh my god, the sound! All bridges make that sound. I've already been over here though. It is like a quacking sound. Okay, fine. I didn't expect it to do that. Where else should I go? Didn't I get a bridge somewhere else too? I think that might have been in the living room. Maybe I could check that out. Oops. Yeah, I guess I'll go over there. Twitch is just having a little oopsie. Can I do more? Go. Oh, it won't let me do any more. Oh, there we go. Okay, well. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. I should have put it out one more. That's okay. Let's just go. Let's just make it daytime. Almost 5 p.m. Time to do maintenance. Thank you, sir. You will not miss Angel Food stream. I appreciate your dedication, your persistence. I want to go see Mrs. Sanderson. Also, let's check the store. Can I get anything from Recyclotron? I bought everything. Oh, wow! Bedroom bridge, basement warp. What should I get? I think bedroom bridge. But I can get more places. The warp is just convenient, but you can't get anywhere new. My scrap! My precious scrap! If I'm still streaming by the time you have a TV, you'll watch me on that big stream. Big stream. Thank you. Once I get my tablet in, will I do drawing streams? Yeah, I hope so. That was one of the reasons I wanted to get it, since it's a bit of a pain to set up with the iPad. You can just like mirror the iPad screen but I had some difficulty setting it up and I wanted to get a tablet anyway. I guess I didn't really have difficulty setting it up, but it seemed like I would have to buy various apps and I would rather spend money on like one nice thing than a bunch of annoying things. Do I like drawing or painting style better? I like both. For me, I usually do, I guess, painting style, even if it's more like line art type thing. Like I usually will like block things out in a more paintering way, I guess. I never really painted that much though, like traditional, just like digital. Usually if I'm doing traditional art, I just do like sketches. Draw pile lets you draw with people? No, I've never used it. I would try it out. It sounds fun. Oops, wow, I'm full of trash. When you don't feel like cleaning up much, you just paint with a sketch. That's like, sometimes I'll do a sketch and I'll paint over it and then I'll do another sketch on top of that and then paint over that and I'll just like repeat until I like it. So I think that's okay. I try not to worry about how long a picture takes and just do it till it feels right. And don't get too obsessive about it, you know? Don't get too precious about your picture or you'll never finish it. I used to feel pretty anxious about how long I take to draw, and then I just thought, like, I mean, it's not like I just solved it by thinking this, you know, it took a bit to get over it, but I just thought like, it doesn't make the art better to do it fast. I wanna like, you know, I wanna enjoy looking at it. So however long it takes, it should be enjoyable. And like, if I'm thinking about someone else's art, it's like impressive when people can draw really fast. I think it's really cool, but it doesn't make me like the art more, you know? Like, it's impressive just like as a feat, but it's not gonna affect my opinion of the art, so I think that's also good to think about. I feel like that's probably how it is for most people. Although I could be wrong. Sometimes I just don't think the same way as other people. Let's see. Let's go to bedroom. Yeah, take as long as you need to. That's what I think. I think it's good also to treat your pictures, even if it's just a doodle, treat it with love, you know, like it's something you made, so it's something you put out in the world and you shouldn't be mean to it. Maybe, you know, some pictures don't want to be rushed. Yeah, it's easy to like overthink stuff in art a lot and kind of like overdo it. I feel like it's good. A good way to do it sometimes is like just to take breaks. Like if you have that luxury, you know, if you have like, if you're working on something like a commission or something for work, you can't always afford to take a bunch of breaks, but if it's more of a personal thing, it can be really helpful to like work on it for a bit and then like wait till the next day to look at it again, because it feels like it looks different then. It's like Fresh eyes, but your own eyes. I think even like, yeah, even if you're just drawing doodles, for me just drawing my doodles for stream, and even those take me probably longer than people think, but I feel like doing them every day has been really helpful even if I'm not working on like fancy art techniques, because it's helpful just to like figure out what feels good, you know? Like I've tried out a bunch of different brushes and stuff and different line styles when I've drawn stuff, and so like even though I'm not learning necessarily how to draw new things, I still feel like it's improving my art somehow. Don't work too hard, Chibo. Yeah, don't work too hard, Chibo and everybody. You catch a robo cold. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, do you have anything else to say? Otherwise I want to see Funky Phil, but that might only be at night. How can I fix this family? I guess I'll just go see Funky Phil. I don't think he'll be available right now. Maybe I should make it night. I also wish there was more games where you play as a tiny person in a big house. Let's yeah. Let's go back downstairs. Maybe there'll be an egg we can recruit for the pirate ship man. By which I mean the pirate. Oh, it is grounded. I don't know it. I think that's a good tip, yeah. Whatever you're playing, there's no wasted time. Yeah, as long as you're working on it. You know, you can't apply that necessarily to like everything. You know, if you're doing a hobby that like you could injure yourself, you know, it's probably better to be doing it properly. But in terms of just like most instruments and illustration and stuff, I would agree. Yeah, I don't think that translates to woodworking. Yeah, I don't think so. Somebody used a bath melt, but it smells super bad. Uh-oh. That sounds very unpleasant. What does it smell like? Wow, a coin came out. Hello? Private Vegas reporting for duty. Search has been a tough egg to crack lately. All I want to do is race cars. Maybe I'll drive away and go AWOL. You're scrunching up. You need like clothespin on the nose like in old cartoons. It's always train, train, train. Sheesh, all I want to do is fly space fighters. Maybe I should just go do it. Oops, I touched the same guy again. They all have such good voices. Private Sincere, ready for duty. There's this rumor around that some soldiers are gonna go AWOL. Maybe I'll go with them. Everybody's rebelling. Plundering booty sounds fun to me. Wow, maybe you should become a pirate. A stink line's coming from the hall. Rotten egg, rotten egg smell is no good. These guys really want to plunder. Is this the 4 guys? That sergeant's one deviled egg. And who's this? Idaho. Sarge has been cracking our shells lately. He's relentless. All I want to do is sail the seas. Yar! And plunder, plunder, plunder. How do I recruit them? I don't know how. Maybe I have to solve some stuff with the eggs first. Weird little egg voice. Okay, it seems I can't do anything with them now. You can't convince them to become pirate. Was there anything else during the day I wanted to do? Maybe I should just go tell pirate guy? What would I even spend this scrap on? Boom. Okay. To basement. Oh no, I have enough scrap for another thing. That's fine. Oh, hello. Perfect. Right in front of me. I need you to find my 4 crewmates. Strong and true. Now get going. But I found them! But he doesn't care. Yeah, maybe I have to do the training. Let's just make it nighttime. I'm glad we can just do this now. Bye-bye! I need some quiet time with good old television. Hello! Pirate guy walked by in a little circle. Robo go Sneepy. Oh my god, I need to get more happy points. Oh, I've heard this before. What advice? Do you have a pair of pajamas? If so, you can change day tonight by posing with Z. I do. He tells me that right after I use whatever it is. Oh, the flower might be ready. I could also do that. I probably shouldn't go too much longer. But I can go a little bit longer. I would like to get some egg training done. Telly is just a little guy. He's just a little cube. Sort of. He's just a funky little cube that flies around and produces a lot of tears. Somehow. No brain cells, but a good heart. That's all we can ask for. He's kind of like that. Oops. I hit my desk with my controller. Yolk brain. Maybe Telly is yolk brained also. Just telling them about the horrors of the jungle. I do want a jungle train. The orange hair. Oh, the orange hair! Wow, that's so cute. I love the orange slice. It's very cool. Makes me want orange. Kinda wish I had an orange now. This exercise teaches you to shoot at Tau instead of your fellow soldiers. Climb the spine to head into the jungle. Okay! I'll encounter all kinds of things. Intelligence indicates animals. And enemies are in the area. Eliminate all of the enemies without harming the animals. Sounds good to me. Then use your Chibi-Copter to fly down to the drop point. Okay. You're free rangers, you're hard-boiled. Go, go, go. Oops, oh, I'm being timed. Stop talking to me. I'm busy. Tangy, yeah, orange cat. She's so cute. That's a great... What? Oh my god. How do I... Over here? I don't know what I was gonna say. And then where? Over there? Oops. I need to start over. Stop, I need to start over. How do I climb all the way up? The jungle is just crawling with danger. No, I'm trying to touch the boss. Tangy. Oh, I always said tangy. Tangy makes sense, like tangerine. Tangy is a word, I think. Either one, I say is fine. I'm at the drop point. Can I try again? I wonder, do I really have to just do it? I want to stop. Maybe if I shoot, this. Oh, you just get a penalty? Maybe I should leave and come back. I don't know how to reset it. Wow, I'm slower than mud. Kinda hurts my feelings. Okay. I'll do it now. I swear I'll do it. I do wish I could run a little bit faster. It's alright. Chibi-Robo goes AWOL. I'm back! Yeah, let's go. How do I climb up? No. Dishonorably discharged. Uh-oh. Is that all I've got? I haven't even done anything. That was like 1 second. How do I climb up? And then I climb up here. And then I'll go over there. I'm so afraid to fall down again. I'm going so slow though. He's gonna be so mad at me. God, what a pain. I can't climb up that one. The angle is like not ideal. Okay. I'm doing my best. I'm trying. Okay. Elephant. Elephant. Enemy. Elephant. Wow, they tried to trip me up. Okay, wait, I don't want to be slower than mud. Okay, good. I did it? Did I not get them all? I don't know! I thought it would stop when I got the drop point. Maybe I missed one. I can drive a man crazy. God, I must have missed one. This is horrible. I wonder if there's a way to cheat. Can I use this and then like fly in there? That would be pretty funny. Seems like maybe? No. Okay. At least that's a way to reset it. I want to do jungle training. I wonder where I missed one. Probably just in the plant. I'll go again. I want to pass all the egg training. Is the warp just gonna be making that sound now forever? I guess. Hoorah! Keep it up. Wow, I'm a slack bot. Uh-oh, I forgot to charge. I think I'll just go charge. I think I'll just go do that. Just right in the middle of training. If I go on the warp, I can reset it. Every villager with a leaf on their head. Yeah, those ones are pretty good. How many are there? There's the rhino. Obviously there's Tangy. Ketchup, yeah. I wonder if there's any more. There should be. This time, maybe? There's the word sound. Meringue has a dessert head. Yeah. A dessert head. Yeah, Tank is the rhino. I think I used to have him in my New Horizons town. Island, whatever. I accidentally have him explain. That's okay. I wonder if I have to hit down the, like, practice enemy. I should check. I should just do it. Somebody was just saying they say Tangy. Just a second ago. Wow, I'm slower than mud already. I just want to pass even if I want to complete it even if I don't pass, is what I'm trying to say. It freaked you out to hear Tangy. That's funny. Am I gonna make it over there? I messed up a little here. How many times? It's so hard to just get up there. What a pain. Tang Eye. I think Tangy is cute. Regardless of whatever it's supposed to be. I think Tang Eye is more messed up, yeah. Because Tangy is cute. It is like tangerine. And Tangy is also cute, I think. Tang Eye has a weird feeling. Oh, I keep having him explain it by accident. I don't want to hear his instructions. Tangy and Tangy are cute. Tangy and Tangy, Tangy and Tangy. Go, go, go. Okay, I'm going. I wonder if I have to shoot that one down there, but whatever. Okay, I go up here. Then I need my copter. I go over here. Up. And then... I have to go up this leaf. And then what? I just go over. Okay. And then I go up this leaf. Oh, stop! Up. This is not a leaf. I go up this vine. Oh my god, I'm slower than mud. No! Why did that happen? Terrible. That shouldn't happen. I should just do it so I know how to do it, even if I don't pass. I don't like this angle. I'm trying. A ruthless mercenary. He's not going to be pleased with my performance, I think. Do not hurt the animals. I won't. That one's an animal. Wait, is there a secret one over here? No. Last time I must have missed one. This one maybe? Okay, he tells you when you're done. I see. So that's good. But I don't think I'm gonna pass. Dairy Queen Blizzard. I've never had one. I don't know, maybe it needs to be under 2 minutes. Wow, I still passed! Incredible! Yeah, I like strawberry and cookies and cream. Those are two flavors I usually like. Waterfall! Wow. Peach and cream, cute! Your gel deck will be a new color. It looks good with your username. I think it's good, I approve. Wasn't there something else at night? Oh, Funky Phil, of course. Oh, I need to charge a bit. I'll go a little bit more so we can do some Funky Phil stuff. I think it's worth it. I don't know why I'm saving. I'll be saving soon anyway, but that's fine. Let's go! Yippee! Yippee yippee skippy, yay yay yay. Ding. I love this sign they have. I love the art of the little faces. I think there was like something like that at the beginning of the game too. Oops. Such a kind of like ominous sound. I think we got the bridge for in here, right? I wonder where it went. Dairy Queen Yummy Meal. Is there any items I should get that I'm not aware of? Not that I can see from here, at least. Brahms and Dairy Queen? I haven't really been to either one. I think I've been to Dairy Queen like once or twice. I have something for you. Wow, look at their creepy little faces, the children. Yeah, yeah! Yo, Funky-Robo! Did you find the Drake Rickus wax? I did, I found it. In Texas, there's Dairy Queen everywhere. I feel like I've seen a few Dairy Queens, but definitely not everywhere. Maybe that's where they put the rest of them. That's what I'm talking about. You're the funkiest, Funky-Robo. Funky Phil just gave you 60 happy points. Daddy just gave you 23 happy points. You have $50! It's not really dollars though. Let's dance. Dance, dance! Go on, boot scoot! Dance, you funky tumbleweeds, yeehaw! Wow, I want to be a funky tumbleweed. Woo, yeah! Drake Breakfast forever! Oh my god, look at him go! Wow! This is so incredible. Oh my god. This music! I'm so excited for Funky Phil, my favorite artist. Live in person. Wow. His camera is so out of control, just like zooming all over the place. Yeehaw! Ride 'em, Funky! Look at them tiny fellers go! The little sprouts can dance! I like this music. Get down and freaky, little dudes! That was a funky good start. Thanks, Funky Robo. Wow, 35 happy points. Thank you, Funky Phil. 100 coins. Spread the happiness. 100 moolah. That's what it's called. For some reason, I just call it coin all the time. They're cuter than armadillos and tutus. I guess so? I want to do something nice for these little sprouts. Isn't there anything I can do? 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 I got it! I just thought of something good. I'll take y'all out under the big blue sky. Adios, partner. It's practice time, baby. Go Pappy dance, go Pappy dance. Wow, that was a lot. That was incredible. Oh my god, is that another seed? How many of these can I plant? Can I not talk to the babies? I wish. What does he have to say? Funky dancing makes me feel good. And my little buddies have got it going on. Funk is in the air, yeah, yeah. I want to get these guys on stage and do a funk-explosive show with them. But before we can get our funk on, we need to practice, practice, practice. Okay, fair enough. Should I get... Well, I have the honey. Maybe I should go see the bear, see if honey is good for bear. That was a really incredible moment. Googling is honey good for bear? Oops, I forgot the door isn't open. Oopsie. Oh, for some reason I didn't understand your message as a sentence. Now I understand. Bear could have little honey as a treat. Winnie the Pooh does like honey. I've heard this before. Somewhere. Do I like honey? I do like honey. I like most sweet things. Usually if something is sweet, I will like it and I will happily eat it. There's only a few exceptions, I think. A honey fanatic. Wow, you're just like Winnie the Pooh. I've never had honey ice cream flavor. What's the most yuck sweet? Probably jelly beans to me. I really don't like them. There's very few foods I don't like, and jelly beans is one of them. Squirter. Is that good? Yay, it's honey! Yay, I'm covered in honey! Oh, that's it? Okay. I'm so full of joy! You got some Bean Boozled jelly beans? Lumina Yon same time as you? Wow, Lumina Yon sync up. Look at her, the way she's got her head. She's perfect. I love her. My face is on all kinds of stuff in this room. I'm like a celebrity. Huh? I thought I was gonna pass out just then. I wonder if I just keep talking to Bear, will something happen? Did you know that Jenny can actually speak? I did. The bear just have a cute voice. The only good one is toothpaste. And for some people, grass is okay. Interesting. Is there anything I can do with this? Should I put honey inside? Nothing. What am I supposed to do with honey? I don't know how to climb the tower, the castle. My stomach's starting to growl. I will have to end pretty soon. I just want to climb it. I feel like I have to get on those like thumbtacks, but I'm not sure how. Maybe I need to have a bridge with scrap. The moldy cheese is accurate. Uh-oh. Sounds not so good. Can I use this phone? It's a toy telephone. You might be able to talk to someone though. I want to. I guess I need to have that. Somebody needs to call me maybe. Because I don't think I can use it unless I have like a mission. The stinky socks one is like, you know it's going to be bad, but you didn't know that it would kill you. Call me maybe, like the song. Exactly. Just like the song. That song was based on this game. Oh, here we go with Sophie again. She's gonna roll. I love when she rolls down the stairs. It feels good. Yeah, I would not eat them willingly, especially because I don't even like normal jelly beans. Maybe I should check on the flowers. Maybe I should just end. But I feel like if I don't check on the flowers now, I might forget for next time. Oops! I've made a mistake. Wow, I survived, but also I did not survive at the same time. Is there an outlet by the door? I don't think there is on this side. Uh-oh. Is it possible to get over there? Oh my god, it's gonna happen. Wow, somehow, against all odds, I made it to the outlet. That was incredible. I don't know if I can get up to the counter before it changes to day. Rotten egg. Yeah, it doesn't sound good either. I don't know why you would eat them. It's just like stuff that someone would dare you to eat. Those flavor scientists are insane. Let's see. Flower! Beautiful flower! Wow, they're so cute! They look so nice. No, I want to give the rose. What? You don't? This one. Let's give this one. It's fancier looking. You could be any scientist and you became a flavor scientist. Wow. Despicable Me 2 new flavors: minion fart, sour apple, pencil shavings, and banana. How do the minions say it? I've never seen a minion ever. That's not totally true. Banana. Something like that. Way to go. Minion flavor. It tastes just like Minion. Can we also get this one? Sure. Let's take both of them. Way to go! Okay, I'm thinking maybe we'll give her the flower and then I'll save and quit. Minion was not confirmed. Unconfirm it. Deconfirmed. Minion waste deconfirmed, I officially say. Minion digestive system. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, I really do want to give her the flower, so let's do that first before I end. Yeah, you can just do normal emoji and they should show up. Look at Jenny, what a good character. She's so cute. Our little froggy friend. I can't believe Lumina's been here the whole time. She's recently not been here as much, so that's fun. I could do another egg training. Let's just see what it is. I was just telling the difference between rotten eggs and hard-boiled soldiers. You want to do the waterfall training? I'll do it. Let's train. It's hard to stop. I'll just do this, and then I'll do the flower, and then I'll stop. This will make your mind sharper than a dagger and your body harder than steel. Listen up, I do not want to repeat myself. March straight down this way, shoulder. 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 Soldier. Crayon. Eventually reach the waterfall. When you get there, you'll have to climb to the top and meet up with Private Frisco. Free Rangers, hard boil, blah 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 blah. Crayon. Do I even need to do this? I guess so. I guess this is what the training's all about. This is kind of fun. I should really pick this up. Pick up the paste. Pick up the paste. There's a door in here. I don't have time. Oops. Stop! Don't shoot me! Calm down. Is this the guy I'm supposed to talk to? Finish! Should Crayon also be a command? Wow, I passed waterfall training. Crayon nut. Corn nut. Corn crayon. Crayon corn. Crayon chowder. Pop crayon. Just saying some words. Okay, no more training. We gotta give the flower. Wow, I know. The warp maybe is like one of the best sounds. It's just really good. I love to hear that little warp noise. This little wiggly noise. No! Ah! No! Annoying. But acceptable. Why do I keep doing that? This time. I've never even had this problem before. Okay. It's all good. Success. Wow. Tea? Coffee? Makes me want a hot drink. Oops. I have something for you. What is it, Chibo? Is something wrong? Don't work too hard, Chibo! Blah, 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 blah. What's that lovely scent? Do you have a flower? I do. And it's your favorite one. Maybe. What's this for me? Really? I'm so happy. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, just 6 for that flower? Okay. Oh, cute! She'd wear the flower. Now doesn't that look pretty? Thank you. I just remembered a dream I had that you were cleaning up the house. But it wasn't a dream. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, I think I'll have to end here for today. Next time, we'll do more egg training. Maybe then we can do the pirate ship. We will... What else will we do? I guess I could try to do the castle some more. I'll have scrap to buy stuff. Let's get a nice little shot of Chibi-Robo for the end. If I go in the corner, we can zoom. His cute pajamas. Okay. Can't wait for your eggs to be scrambled. Yeah, can't wait. Okay, I have to end today. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm sorry there was Twitch problems. Unfortunately, I cannot fix them. Wow, look at him go. Don't forget to drink water. I will also try not to forget. Don't forget to take a shower or a bath or whatever. That's good to do sometimes. Don't forget to take any medication you need to take. Don't forget to check your pet's water bowl to make sure they have clean, fresh water. Just like you. Okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a little stream, maybe just a one-time stream, or once in a long while stream of SSX for a little wintry theme. And then on Friday we'll do more Chulip. And then on Saturday we'll have just fun, wacky stream with some karaoke and corn nut, etc. That's the plan. I'll see you next time, everybody. Beep beep.